Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new review. Behind me is the new Peugeot 2008. This is the facelift we covered 2 years ago. Today we have the hybrid powertrain. It's specifically mild hybrid, 110 horsepower automatic, and this is the business trim. We had the GT pack before, so let's check it out. Here it is, new Peugeot 2008 facelift. Now this facelift is a new. I reviewed it 2 years ago in the top GT trim. Today we have the business trim with the hybrid powertrain. It's a 48 volt architecture, mild hybrid to be specific. Inside is the 1.2 PureTech 3-cylinder turbo petrol producing 101 horsepower, and next to it is the electric motor with 20 horsepower, but the system horsepower is limited to 110 horsepower, linked to 6-speed automatic e-DCS. And inside is a 0.43 kilowatt hour usable battery that you charge by recuperating, braking, or with the petrol. Now, the electric motor aids the petrol when starting, when accelerating, and if you're coasting, it's going to deactivate the petrol and you're going to use the electric motor. In that case, if you're just cruising gently, you might drive if the battery is full on electric. In city traffic, start, stop, go, you're just using the electric motor, slowly creeping forward and saving a little bit on the fuel. If the battery is completely empty, the petrol will recharge it. But it's nice on the highway. If you're going downhill longer, you can just use the recuperation and recharge the battery fully. This trim with this powertrain is 29,000 euros, 500 in Croatia. Now let's see what you get for that money in Stellantis group. So I need to also emphasize that this petrol has a chain, not a wet belt. Now, let me show you the key fob. So you get a key, it's a physical key, so you have the Peugeot shield. Lock, unlock, you can turn on the lights. It's a grasshopper style physical key. So no keyless entry, you need to use the remote. If we unlock the car, before we unlock it actually, let me just switch on the headlights. So these are the LED projectors. In the top trim you get the lens. You can also see the daytime running light claws on this Lion. Now, a beautiful compact SUV. If you unlock it, you can see daytime running lights flash, mirrors unfold. We have this blue color, but we have some metallic black contrasting side mirrors and shark fin antenna on the top. Now let's check out the car up close. So here you have Peugeot LED technology. Hope you can see that. I know it's very sunny. LED projectors. We have a bulb for the turn signal. We have LED daytime running lights. Now, beautiful metallic color as you can see. And here on the grille we have this piano black, or it kind of looks like gray perhaps, but it's dark. On the grille we have the gray 2008 Peugeot shield, radar below. There's an air intake here, and at the bottom, in this case, no parking sensors, no front parking camera. Now this is unpainted black, same as here. It is stretching around the wheel arches and to the back if you're going to an unpaved road. Now let me show you here the front end. It looks nice for a small compact SUV. Now you have here also air tunneling. The air is pushed through here. Let's check out the alloys. We have 17-inch alloys. These are diamond cut silver on black, closed, designed for better fuel efficiency. And these are, as you can see here at the bottom, 215/60 R17. Came on the Goodyear all-season tires, which is pretty nice. Now you can see here the side mirror. If I unlock the car, unfolds, you can see the big turn signal. Classical mirrors, unfortunately no auto dimming. I wish it had it for this price. You can see the VIN number. You can see the dash is pretty much unchanged. Light sensor. There's also a lane assist camera and rain sensor. Another look at this beautiful pearl color. And you can see the top here, there's a little aerodynamics in the design. Now, if I back up, car just locked. You can see here the side profile. We have tinted windows on the back, which is nice. And from the outside, this trim doesn't look bad at all. You have physical cylinder on the driver's side, and if I unlock the car, let's go to the back. Here you can see the fuel cap. So press in, when the car is unlocked, you can open it. When it's locked, it's disabled. You can see here the petrol, and if you open this, you can hang this here so it doesn't scratch your plastic, I guess. You can see real discs on the back. Now, if we check out here the rear end, you have beautiful LED taillights. Now, there are some details here, Peugeot, you can see the turn signal, and we have the unpainted black bumper on the back. You can see the cat eyes, fog lights. We actually have a real exhaust pipe. It's nicely cut on their angle. It looks pretty good. A little bit of a gray there. And you can see the 2008 badge and the hybrid badge and the new Peugeot leathers. So it looks pretty nice, I'd say. You can see them flashing when you unlock the car. Now let me just come to this side. So it's a very elegant car, and you can see the color just shifts. It's kind of green or blue. Now you have the camera here. It's a little bit off the center if you look at the wiper. So in the center, you just press to open. So if I back up, you can see the height here, and you got to watch out not to hit your head here if you're a tall person, such as myself. I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. Now, this is manual opening and closing, so you pull here on both sides, and you have room for emergency triangle. And now you have a top hard cover that can be removed, and I'm going to type in the liters. Here's the accessible cargo space, decent for a compact SUV. Now here you have this big step. Now in this case, you don't get the false floor. As you can see here, you can have that. So it's an option, unfortunately. In this trim, you have here the side pockets. There's no grocery hooks, and seems like there's only one light here with a warm light on the right. You do have the stopper for the false floor. If you raise it, you can like stop it on the angle here, but again, you'll have to get that as an option. This is the first aid box and emergency triangle, so spare bulbs. Standard in Croatia. You can see here underneath you can order a spare wheel, or in this case you get a patching kit. There's some extra room there, but there's 5 fingers, or 10 centimeters to the false floor, so that's the depth you get. Seats knocked down 60/40. Let's close this up, and I think you have LED license plate illumination matching the front LED headlights. Now let's get inside, but again, check the color. It's shifting depending on the angle. It's a gorgeous color. Now opening and closing, it's a standard Peugeot or Stellantis group. It's okay, could be better. By the way, the soundproof is pretty good inside the car. Rear doors don't open wide as the front, but you can manage to put a child seat. The doors go all the way down, so there won't be water residue on your doorstep there. If you have a child, you can turn here with a key to disable the unlock from the inside. Now let's check out the rear door. All hard plastic. This is slightly padded, covered with textile. We have this carbon fiber imitation in plastic, 2 speakers on the rear doors, nice handle, powered windows, and small pockets. Now you can see deep floors, you have the carpets, you have here plastic step. Now regarding the seats, we have here textile. This is a smooth textile and then a little bit of rough textile with this orange or copper contrast stitching. You have the isofix behind these zippers if you want to put a child seat. This is the view on the top. We have a black headliner which looks pretty nice, and here you can knock down the seat. Watch out for the seat belt. So that's the view from this angle. and you can raise the headrest. You can press down here, but if it's down, it's going to be in the way for the adults, so you need to put it up. And let's jump in. Okay, good feet room, just enough knee room. I was sitting on the front, so the seat is towards back, but if a shorter person is sitting on the front, I would have more leg room. In this case, I wouldn't be hitting myself really in the back. There's just enough room for not doing that. And you can see the textile seats. We have here big pockets. You can adjust here the front headrest. Now, what I wish this car had a front armrest. So you have here a cubby you can reach from the rear. You have a pretty tall and wide transmission tunnel. So this is soft, but putting a third person is only like maybe for a short ride. The seats are nice and comfortable. These textile seats are great in the summer and winter. You don't have an armrest on the rear. This is the back view. You can see when that is up. Now we have here physical switch for the LED cold lights for the interior. All four sides in this case have slowly closing handles, but no hooks for your shirts. Nothing on the B pillar. So here also you can see non-adjustable seat belts. Okay, closing sound. Now this is the front. We're gonna get there in a moment. And to show you the front headspace. So I would say it's fine for most of you. If you're like 195, you wouldn't be touching the top. I cannot straighten my neck completely. I'm almost there, but it should be fine again for the most of you. So let's go to the front and check out the driving position. Now, same opening and closing. Again, the doors open much wider. Same materials, more or less, yeah. Big handles. You only have one speaker in the front, but you have a little bit deeper pockets. You can adjust the side mirrors electronically since they are folding. And you have here all powered windows. You can disable the rear. Now, there's a little piano black here. Regarding tire pressure, it is here. So I hope you can see that. I know it's very glary. Yeah. Okay. Now, there's another sticker here regarding weight of the car. Plastic step here. You have the carpets. These are anchored on the driver position. Rubber paddles for the automatic. We're gonna pop the bonnet at the end of the video. There's an AC vent there. Now, seats are manual. You push up to slide back and forward. You have the height only for the driver, and you have the wheel for the tilt. Now, small bolster here, bigger on the top. These are okay, but they're missing a lumbar support for a tall person. Very important. You can see here the top, and that's it. This is the Peugeot's cruise control. You're not going to see it from the steering wheel, but I'm just showing you. We're going to cover that. Hopefully I don't forget. Now let's jump in. And let's hear the closing sound. So a good closing sound and good soundproof. Up to like 120. I didn't drive tomorrow 130, but there's going to be, of course, a point of view driving video for that. So you have a physical key. It's like a security measure. But yeah. Now, okay, here's the point of view. So there's going to be a point of view driving video with no comments and night point of view driving review with full impressions, and I'm going to cut in their fuel consumption. Now, zooming back in. When you turn the key, first second nothing happens. It's a bit weird. And then after a little delay, the petrol starts. Because you're engaging first the electric motor and the electric power system, and then the petrol starts. So it's a little bit different when you have a pure petrol, but immediately you start the petrol. Now, let me run you through the steering wheel. You all know the two-spoke steering wheel from Peugeot, flat top and bottom. So this one is full leather, and you have the new shield. You have here roller for the new screen here. So I can see on the camera there's like a little bit change there. I'm gonna come to it. In a moment, you have volume buttons, voice commands if you're in English-based country, phone calls, list for the radio station, source, Bluetooth, USB, and move the radio stations. You have the auto headlights. You can hear engage rear fog. This one might be from the auto long beam, but I'm not sure now. I forgot, honestly. Front wipers, rear wiper, and trip computer. Now, you can see the dash here. Now, I might have missed this one, so these are all blanks, and you have the LED height adjustment. For the cruise control, I hope you can see this. There's buttons behind here, and there is a speed limiter, disabled, or cruise. So you can see here, speed limiter or cruise. And you have here set or reset. You have here memory, press here or here and behind for the speed update or up and down. Now you can see the dash. This is soft, the bottom is also soft, and then this is hard, so you can hear the difference. Speakers in the A-pillars, this is textile at the top. Now you have a digital cockpit, but with classical needle gauges. So in the middle you have the trip computer, and you have the speedo with the temperature. On the other side you have the power meter with fuel. Now at first it's a little bit weird, it's going left and right always. It's not like your classical rev counter, but once you get used to that, this is a mild hybrid, you're going to be used to seeing charge, eco, or power. So it's first, it's a little bit weird, but you get used to it. Now, I'm going to run you through the trip computer and so on later. So just to cover here, you can see the screen, and below the screen you have the air vents, and we have classical physical switches. I know there's a lot of sun, so I'm trying to block it. You can see all the switches. Now you have here shortcuts for the home, car settings, and AC. Although you have all of that on the screen. You have here heated front seats. You have here the volume. You can press to mute. So these are the standard speakers, decent sound. It's good, okay, I would say. USB-Cs, 2 of them for either charging or media. There is a little bit of piano black here going towards bottom. Now, this is plasticky, this is rubberized, so you have 2 trays where you can put like a smartphone or some personal stuff. Again, 6-speed automatic. You can see here park, drive, or reverse. You have a reverse camera with an angle, and it maps when you're going reverse here. And you can see here it's also wide lens camera, so that's pretty nice. You can press P to park, but look at this, manual handbrake. They were convincing us in auto industry in 2020-21 that this is going to be a thing of the past, that everyone is going to use the electronic parking brake, but surprise, surprise, it's still here. 12-volt outlet, weird spot. I think they should have put it maybe somewhere in the front. 2 cups, small and bigger one. Bottom is plastic, and you saw this one. Now, these seats are really great in winter and summer. This is the view at the back. But this one is not height adjustable, just like why? You're just saving money on that. But look at this, they've added this only on the passenger side, so you can raise this or lower it. So this is like easier to grab, so it actually would come to this level. So that's cool. Slowly opening, thumbs up for that. Very spacious glove box. Now, I think I've entered here a pull down menu, but I'm gonna come back to that. Now on the top here, we have physical, like don't blind me, and all cool stuff. Here you have the seatbelt and airbag information. The LED lights are cold, matching the rear, although the cargo is warm. Road assistance, emergency calls. You here have a document holder, beauty mirror, and does this extend? Let me see. Nope. So that is that. Okay, not to forget, there is plenty of headroom on the front. I'm not touching the top. Now the seat can go lower, but I actually prefer to be a little bit taller. Okay, so you might think, oh, this is obstructive. I actually see it like this, so it's fine. But generally this system is not my favorite. Let me come closer here. So if you use the right stock here, you can, let me just change hands. It's gonna be easier for me. You can here see the trip computer. So I'm idling the car now, so it's pretty high. And this is the one I didn't reset. When I pick up the car, this one is like current consumption. Now, if you use this roller, so you can have speedo, you can have here fuel consumption. I think this one might be like a speed recognition, but it is on the top, so I'm not really sure what the circle is. Here you can see the energy flow and the battery status, a lane. So it's just going to prevent you from passing into another lane. It's, I think, not lane keeping assist. You have a level of vigilance. Actually, in this case, I'm not sure where the camera is. It might be in the mirror here, but I'm not sure. And it's the new ADAS feature. And here you have the map, where you're heading. So if you punch in the navigation, you might have here where to exit or similar. Now, to come to this screen, it has been updated. It's finally nice and smooth. It's not laggy like in the past. You have here different menus. You can see here TomTom navigation. Sorry. You can have this full screen, 3D or 2D. So it's nice and fast. And I don't think I need to really focus too much on here. There is no return button. You have to use these touch buttons to return. That's a little bit annoying. I think they should have put like a return button. Now if you pull down here, you have some shortcuts for the brightness and so on. I already covered this infotainment many times, so I'm not going to go through detailedly. You can see here the AC settings, and you have here a mirror screen option for the Android and Apple CarPlay. Here just quickly run you through the you can change the widgets through the options. Screen colors, you can have green, white, or this blue. It kind of matches the exterior color, so I prefer that. Connectivity, system, you can change here language units and so on. Brightness, you can have here voice assistant. Sound settings, I actually haven't really played a lot with these. Sorry. Voice assistant. Okay, wait, excuse me. Radio settings. So you can see that. Volume settings. So yeah, you can play with all of those. Excuse me. Vehicle lights, vehicle access, and safety updates, connected services. So I'll just run you through all of the stuff. Application driver, here you have games. So if you are waiting for a ferry or something like that, you can kill some time here. It's, I think, more for the electric vehicles when you are charging. Again, I wish they added the return button. And this is all more standard, excuse me. And one thing, ADAS features. So excessive speed warning, you need to turn it off each drive. And start stop, same. And okay, there was also a, if I'm not mistaken, driver attention alert. So these are a bit annoying. You need to switch them off. Actually, the driver attention isn't so annoying in Peugeot, but for the speed and the start stop, you have to dig through the menus. There's no shortcuts, as far as I know. So that's it. Stay tuned for the night tour as well. And I'm gonna switch off the car now. Let's show you the front, or excuse me, under the hood. So a few things I would really like this car to have is the false floor, maybe the front armrest, and keyless entry. It would be perfect. And maybe blind spot. So yeah. Okay, so again, here's the 3-cylinder turbo petrol. There's the electric motor next to it, and system horsepower is 110. Blue thing here is your washer reservoir. So that's it. The petrol is nice and quiet. It's pretty good and should be economical with this mild hybrid, but more on that in the night point of view driving review. So thanks for watching the new 2008 business trim Tour. If you like the review, you know what to do. Smash the like button, share, comment, share this on Peugeot forums. It might help someone else looking at the car. And stay tuned for the point of view driving, separate video, separate night tour, and night point of view driving review, where I'm going to summon my impressions and fuel consumption. See you in the next one. Bye.